part is the big band of white hair going along their back. Now that's called a mantle. It does have a specific purpose because as they're leaping through the trees, it will flare out and basically acts like their own little cape by slowing them down. We have seen it in action because their favourite game is to run to the highest point and just dive bomb into the bamboo bushes. They don't seem to have any care or concern for their own safety. That's why the bamboo is looking a little bit sorry for himself. We did have one day that did launch itself a little bit too enthusiastically and did end up in the water. But luckily they can swim. Those were fun. Met the hippos and sea lions and never wanted to get in the water again. But you will start to see more and more signs of those sea lions, so keep your eyes peeled for them. As if by you. Hello. So I mentioned I mentioned Memphis, being our new breeding bull. That is because we have retired Buster. He left us no choice in the matter. He joined us 18 years ago, and in the first 15 alone, he fathered 26 pups. Now this is especially impressive when you consider he was on birth control for 3 of those 15 years. Didn't even slow the boy down. So a couple of years ago, we did make the decision to take something from Buster, because clearly he can't be trusted. And we retired him. 26 pups means you go to any zoo in Europe with Californian sea lions, chances are they're related to Buster somehow. So no one wants any more babies from him. But we could bring in another adult male to have babies straight away, because they fight over the territory of the girls. And obviously we love Buster, we don't want to get rid of him. So instead we brought in a very young male, because then they don't see each other as competition.
Stand it up.
And by the time Memphis is old enough to breed, Buster will be too old to care, basically. He's already a bit of an old man at 24. They tend to reach about 30 in captivity.
Yeah. Get the gorillas.
You're all very quiet. You tired or you just well behaved? I'm not used to well behaved boats. Usually I have a rabble.
Look, stand up here.
Oh, no.
I can see. You'll see.
So we are just coming up to Gorilla Colony home to... Oh, the battery's dying. Look at the gorillas.
Give me that. I'm a bit worried that she's going to spit that out. Gorillas, look. Oh, you can't see her. Oh, you see one. Gorilla. Oh no!
What a time for my battery to die. So yeah, look, gorillas. For those of you who like your native wildlife, there's also a kingfisher sat on that post. Very rare bird, they breed here every single year. I'm aware that you'll probably be more interested in gorillas though. But I will have to talk about them in just a moment, because look over here, we have our hippo. Now these two girls are actually our most dangerous animals that we keep at Longleat. They're Africa's most dangerous mammal, as every single year they claim the lives of over 1,000 people. 2018, that number was actually close to 3,000. They are incredibly aggressive, very territorial, and also pretty good at hiding. Seems obvious when I point them out to you, but I'm willing to bet that no one noticed them until I did. They do a very good impression of rocks, and usually they're not even this visible. They're always completely submerged and have a reflex to the back of their neck, which means they raise their head a few minutes to take a breath, go straight back down again. They're also incredibly fast. In the water, hippos can actually travel at up to 15 miles an hour. And on land, they can travel at 30 miles an hour. So either way you look at it, they're catching up to you. They're herbivores though, so at least once they catch up to you and chew for a while, they will spit you out. But I am aware it's very hard to convince you of how scary and terrifying beasts they are when there's a duck sat on the back of one. But you will just have to take my word for it. Now, in all honesty, a hippo's skin is up to 5, maybe even 7 centimetres thick in places. So thick, not going to feel the duck there. And let's face it, the duck is so thick, it probably doesn't know it's sat on a hippo. So let's see what we're doing.
They're good, aren't they?
Right, we'll go back and actually talk about these gorillas now.
Oh, gorillas. Try it again now.
So So these gorillas, we have big man Keisho. He is our dominant silverback, the one sat upright with his back to us towards the middle.
Hey.
Next to him
Take
is
that, G.
Yuba.